it's JoJo, and today is a fairly important day. Now, as I film this, it is Supernatural Day, September 13th, and so if you're wondering why I'm wearing the same shirt that I wore a few videos ago, it's because it's Supernatural merch. I don't know if you can read it, but it says, "I sold my soul to Crowley." Yeah, I'm not just wearing a pentagram on my shirt for no reason, so there you go. Disclaimer. Now, if you're watching this video on September 15th, which should be the Friday that this video gets posted, today is the beginning of Hispanic Heritage Month, which is pretty cool. From my knowledge, I've never mentioned in a video that I was Hispanic, simply because I don't really think it's ever been necessary. But now that it's Hispanic Heritage Month, I figured, why, if I'm gonna do it, right now is the best time, I guess. So, in case you didn't already get the memo, I'm Hispanic, or of Hispanic descent. I still don't really know the proper way to phrase these things, but I'm trying. So when I was younger, I used to think that I was Latina, like that was the same thing as Hispanic, but apparently it isn't, and the difference is Latinos or Latinas are of Latin America descent, where Hispanic is more so like Mexican descent, and like Chicano, or I think it's Chicano or Cubano, I'm more than sure Chicano though, is of like Cuban descent. But yeah, so I was born on American soil, my parents were born on American soil, my grandparents were born on American soil. I don't know how far you would have to travel back until you find where I actually come from, but from my knowledge, it's Hispanic. So my first name isn't of Hispanic or anything type of descent, but my last name is because it's Padilla. I will put it on the screen now. That's what it looks like. Padilla. I know there's two L's, but it's not pronounced Padilla. I cannot emphasize that enough. Now, it's okay if you suck at Spanish, because guess what? I do too. I am, I guess what you can say, moderately bilingual. I can understand Spanish if someone speaks it to me. I can pick up on the majority of the words, but I can understand Spanish, but I don't speak it as well as I understand it. And it's a pain in my ass, but yes. Now, there's this quote from the movie Selena, which is cliche, I know, but I felt it was extremely relevant, and it's one that her father says when they're in the car, I think, and he says, "We have to be more Mexican than the Mexicans and more American than the Americans, both at the same time. It's exhausting." And honestly, true. For me personally, when it comes to proving myself as a proper Mexican or Hispanic, whatever, I feel like it's so bad. I cannot tell you how many times I've gone out to eat at a restaurant or was eating at a relative's house and they add a shitload of chile or something in it that's just too hot for my taste buds, but I'll still eat it and just drink as much as I can because I have too much pride to admit that it's too spicy for me. Because I feel like I'm disappointing, my own. It's so weird and kind of stupid. When I was in high school, I took Spanish 1 and Spanish 2. And the only time ever in my whole entire education existence that I've ever had to go to summer school, it was for Spanish 1. And I cannot tell you how bad that made me feel. I mean, it was kind of funny, but it was wow. My ancestors are turning in their graves. But there are some words that I say with an accent and some that I don't. And some words that I say in Spanish instead of the English version. And that's fine. For example, I don't really say living room for the most part. I just say sala. If you were to ask me, can you borrow this hair tie? I wouldn't call it a hair tie. I would call it a chongo. But, if you were to ask me where I'm from Texas. I say it with an X. I don't say Tejas. I can say it like Tejas, but I just say Texas. So my vocabulary, for the most part, I guess, is Tex-Mex, or I don't really know what to label it, but yes, that is, for default, the way I speak. Something that I kind of find a little bit weird, which I don't know if you're the same way or not, but there will be celebrities that may be Hispanic, but I don't always pronounce their names the way I would normally. For example, if I had a teacher named Miss Martinez, I'd say Martinez, But, for the musician Melanie Martinez, I say it Melanie Martinez. If I were to see someone with the last name Gomez, I'd say Gomez. But, Selena Gomez. I pronounce it weird. And I don't, am I the only one that does that? Do you guys feel it too? Like, I don't know. Now, I feel like I wouldn't be doing this topic justice if I didn't bring up at least twice or 3 times the Queen, Selena. I don't have like an actual like painting or picture of her, but I do have the DVD in which Jennifer Lopez portrayed her. Anyways, I'm just about done now, so bye guys. Chico del apartamento 512. I didn't roll like half my R's. So usually when I post for my thumbnail, I jam out to certain songs. So we're gonna be doing Selena since it's only right. We already played this song. Yolanda!